must help us. Our abbot has been captured by the Tengu. You must free him.
I am not here to rescue anyone. I am looking for a temple. Do you know of one?
A herald of the gods who searches for a temple. Only the abbot would know of such a place. He could reveal to you its location, but if he is slain by the Tengu, you may never find it. You must save him.
Very well then. Where can I find this abbot?
He is being held in the Tengu encampment. That way, to the north.
Thank you. I appreciate your help. Now excuse me.
There have been many powerful warriors throughout the millennia. But ages of mortal combat have begun to tear the fabric of the realms. The critical point has finally been reached. It was foreseen that combatants would one day grow too powerful and too numerous. If left unchecked, their intensifying combat would weaken and shatter the realms and bring about the apocalypse. The Elder Gods demanded a safeguard be put in place to avoid total destruction. One that would make use of the combatants' insatiable bloodlust. Like moths to flame, they would be drawn to battle. At the apex of destruction, alliances will be broken. hundreds will be revived. Armageddon has begun.
Excellent. Excellent. Round one. Fight!
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oops. Upside, you missed a lot of coughing.
Yeah.
Sasha wins. A knife.
No. By the way, I modded the time graphic. You can see what that is behind the time.
What is that?
It's Grunky Pete.
Oh, I got Grunky. It's Grunky time. I'm bad at Mortal Kombat.
You actually got her down, like, a whole lot last time. I made your combos very kicky because you're using the Taekwondo stance.
Please, thank you. Finish. Punch me.
So that's a weird thing, the fatalities in this, they aren't traditional fatalities now. It's like, you do like, just button sequences, basically.
It's like dial a fatality.
Yeah.
How do I...
Hit start.
Nope.
What? You want to play Scorpion?
And behold our attempt at a Sakura.
Rope Break is a character that Emmy suggested I make. And I will play the winner of this one.
Yeah, this is PS2 era Rope Break.
With no right arm, apparently.
Yeah, isn't like Mortal Kombat's version of Taekwondo like Sonya doesn't do any kicks? Like... So Rope Break you may remember
From No Mercy.
yeah.
No.
Hadouken.
He's so weird.
Hadouken.
What? They do have these.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, by the way, they
Hadouken.
changed from
Hadouken.
what? Yeah. That is L1 to change the styles around.
L2.
Or, yeah, whichever. One of the L's.
Hadouken.
The fatalities. Yeah, they were. The thing is, it's like, I don't know, ring out in Mortal Kombat is just kind of weird.
I'm gonna look at my move list quick, sorry.
I mean, everybody has the same inputs.
No, I know, I'm just... I don't know what's what here.
X would be...
B...
Yeah, actually, exactly like the
A... B...
the controller. I didn't even realize that.
Hadouken.
I'm trying
to do boot camp. It's not working.
Down, up, B?
I thought it was up, up. Oh, down, yeah, it is down, up, B.
Anyway.
But yeah, is the audio okay now? Now that you actually hear us?
Do a fatality.
I don't know how.
That'll work. Okay, yes. The audio is good.
Here you go, mem.
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 No, I'm actually gonna pick one of my old characters. Jeffrey from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The rest...
Pick Melly.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, you picked the best character!
Can't believe Melly made herself top teal.
The funny thing is, this is like an updated version of an old version of myself, and I had the worst combo ender in the world because if he blocked it, I was open for like a minute straight.
Nice.
That's a reference to YTP, that style name.
Like,
No, dude! Yeah, let's see if I can do some. Yeah, that's a Mr. Bungle song. It means the art of dying.
Oh, okay, that's actually not bad.
Yeah. Hopefully not me dying. I mean, maybe in this case, since I'm fighting against myself. Oh! Oh, yeah? Ah, jeez! Oh my god, Jeffrey's moves aren't very good. Alright. Dum Dum did it? Oh god. Wait, that's not the right... Where's my launchers? Ah! That's also a Faith No More song, not The Wrestler. You're waking up in 6 hours. I actually forget how you pick those weapons up. 69. I feel like I'm taller than Jeffrey, which doesn't make any sense. But again, I don't know how tall that guy actually is in real life, so who knows, maybe I am taller than him. What was that exchange? Okay. Hey, wait a minute.
Okay.
You can just like not kill them. You can just like hit them a couple of times and it'll be like finisher.
I'm gonna play a Mortal Kombat character. I don't know any of them.
I almost consider just like doing a run through of everybody. Like just explaining who they are.
You can do that when I pick them.
Oh, he isn't supposed to have green arms. That's part of a mod I was working on.
Nice.
That's meat.
I don't like meat.
He's the wrestler character. I might pick him at some point just to show you how, like, powerful he is.
I will not pick Sean Stasiak.
Yeah, so that's one of the Oni. These are the two Onis in this universe, is Smelly Man and this guy.
Okay.
In fact, you know what? Smelly Guy is, like, considered the second best character in this entire game. Sub-Zero is MK Mega Chameleon.
He also uses Baji Chuan.
Wait, who?
Smelly guy.
Now, he uses Hungar in this one.
Oh.
Yeah, they changed around the styles for a lot of these characters, so... You know what? So this is actually the actor for Raiden in the old games. He did a lot of motion capture work, and they just made a tribute character to him.
Is that Farmer's face? Or
Huh?
is that actually a Raiden face, or is that Farmer?
That's Raiden.
Oh, okay. That picture of Quan Chi smiling.
Kind of does look like he's smiling.
No, what was that Twitter account that was like the same picture of Quan Chi every day?
Oh yeah, daily pictures of Quan Chi from the MK4 cabinet. Where did Sasha go? She ran away from meat. And some of these design, like that Jax one is like gaudy to say the
There's a
least.
lot going on there, yeah.
Chuchinko. So this is one of the other characters. So Smelly Guy and Su Hao are like the two.
Bro, why is it Ken? Just Ken.
I don't know. This is.
Where's Triborg? No, Triborg was 10.
Yeah. Mavado.
Movado!
he's a black dragon assassin that uses like elastic ropes. He's really dumb. Oh, whoops. Oh. Were you about to pick him? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you have to see his moves in motion.
Oh wait, why'd we go back?
I think he hit like B or something.
I hit A.
Oh.
Oh.
Thinking that.
Oh.
That.
Huh.
Hold on. Let me see.
I guess I have to press B and not A.
Let me see. Quick. Okay, yeah, it is B. It's a little bit reversed in this one.
Bot.
Oh, right, the red dragon, right. Man, look at us playing the popular characters. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. I fucking love mocap. He's just like a dude. If you want to look at your special moves real quick.
Oh, sure. Oh, there. Okay. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. So we're playing as very popular characters right now.
Ah, long nail.
He actually makes an appearance in the comics, too. That's what's really funny. I also don't have a weapon. I just have 2 fighting styles.
I don't have a weapon. It doesn't matter. Oh, no, I hook swords.
Yeah.
Ow.
Whoa.
Cat doesn't need a weapon.
He
is a weapon.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm trying to find out what the move mode.
Look how everyone falls with the same animation.
Let me check some. Oh,
sorry.
You should do. Power hands. I think that's what I'm looking for. Ah! Oh no, it's not. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. This dude's Wing Chun is very slow. Wow! That's silly, like Twizzler.
Easy on the controllers.
Oh, sorry?
Easy on the controllers.
I would do that to the controller. Oh. Look at this man. Nelly and I were discussing that. If there were more budget, it would have been... Oh, yeah. Mo was coming up with some good ideas for mocap. Oh, I didn't even know they had that.
Oop, wrong button.
Yep, okay, you did the same thing I did.
How do you pick the alternate outfits?
Start, but that's only if you have them unlocked on your profile, I think. Oh, there you go. In fact, since there's that, did we get the other... Oh man, the Sky Temple. So, this is infamous because there's a death hazard where they just fall to their death, and Jax, like if you knock Jax off of it, he'll go like, "Oh my god, this is not happening to me!" And I think you can actually make your created character say something like, man, this is gonna suck! God, so yeah, this guy sucks apparently in this game a lot. You know, I'm gonna be meat. Meat?
John Stasiak.
So, to point out how fucked up Meat is, he is a grappler with teleports.
What did he just do?
He pulled his eye out.
Okay.
Let me check something here. Because he has some good,
Thank you, Mr. Stasiak.
This guy's way better than Sean Stasiak. Because he can do this. Oh, I'm trying to figure out where the... I just saw the command for it and I already forgot it.
I have determined that Meat is a stream villain.
I love him, even though he is very gross. Ah! Alright, the cleavers are coming out. What? Ah. Oh. Ah. I can't remember his moves. What the hell is going on? Okay, there we go. Ah. Meat. Meat, always the worst looking character in a Mortal Kombat Mugen compilation. Oh, hand that off to...
That's fine.
Hey.
I'm gonna go grab some water.
Hey. I'm gonna be... everybody's favorite character. Oh, we're on the same stage. Yeah, I was about to do that too. Hey, wait a minute! He just has a move called Chameleon. Boing. I gotta figure out how to make him say booty ho again. Hold on, there we go. Yeah! If only Orphan was here. Oh right, I forgot there's parries in this game. Hold on. Vertigo! Okay. So yeah, it's like back block. Ah!
Bison in this game. Probably make a decent Bison in the character for this game.
Oh yeah, totally. Booty ho! Say it, come on. Say the line. Say the line, Suhel. He's not saying it. Yeah, there you go.
What'd he say?
Booty ho! He's such a grumpy lizard. You wanna know who the protagonist of this entire game is?
Shujinko?
Oh, this guy. Shujinko, they just threw in the trash, basically.
Oh. I only say that because that means protagonist.
Yeah. Which is funny, because basically... Also, in his ending, he goes insane and kills everybody. So that's, Damn it, I didn't delete those textures either, so Noob's like a weird purple man now. But...
Oh,
yeah. He's not supposed to look like that. Also, this lady, exclusive to the Wii version.
Huh. Oops. Shit.
That's fine.
I keep doing it.
That's like getting used to Japanese games.
Ermac.
Whether...
Are you enjoying your pillow, Sasha?
I don't have one, because I have to stand up. I always like the idea of the chameleons a lot. Just weird, like, palette switching ninja characters. Except he doesn't really do that, he just has his own moveset now. Ah! Oh no! I was really hoping that would infinite it, honestly. Also, I like how he just has ninja sword. What are his moves? Hold on. Meaty serpent. Wait, that's the move that me and Sasha have. Wow. Ah.
Hey.
A lot of this game inspired Ninja Syndrome. Yeah, that was the Spectre.
Only during Mystic Float.
Right, you're a States character.
Oh,
sorry.
That's okay. Ow.
Wasn't Becca doing that before the stream started? Ah! Alright, and there's parries if you hit, like, back and block at the same time.
What's block?
This button?
Oh, I didn't know there was a block button. Good to know. Ow.
What?
Stop kicking me out of Mystic Float.
Stop floating.
No.
I feel like I might have modded Chameleon's textures, because he's not turning the colors he's supposed to be.
He's just invisible.
The way I walk. Ah!
It's fun. Roll like a ball.
Ow! My eyes. I apparently have those. Oh god!
How do I... Where are fatalities?
I think you hit like forward in any button, then you just kind of keep hitting. Or,
Oh, okay.
I don't know, it's weird.
We're back.
There you go.
Back.
Sorry. Kind of digging down through something that got dropped tonight.
What?
Just a whole bunch of fucking PS2 prototypes.
Oh!
Excellent.
That's what Shao Kahn thinks.
I'm a spinch.
This is the other character I helped Emmy make.
I still appreciate Shauna for knowing immediately what hairstyle that's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Do we know what that hairstyle's supposed to be?
That girl from Tension Wheel.
Which is not as, it's something obvious like the Sailor Moon hair. They have Sailor Moon hair in here, by the way. You don't remember Spinch from the MK games, but... Well, you obviously don't know a lot about the series, like.
Spinch.
So I did mod a few things in this arena. There was originally lava there. And I have since changed it to... Please load quicker, this is awkward.
Slime.
I think I was trying to make that iced tea, but I gave up.
Ow. Ow.
You look at the moves if you want.
Sorry.
Does Spinch go good with spaghetti?
Yes.
You also kind of have like 3D movement as well if you hold up and down and stuff like that. Yeah. It's not gonna cut to the lava thing. Oh wait, I accidentally deleted it. Okay, so I changed that into salsa at one point. Boing.
Ow.
Wait. Oh, okay. I think
Nice bench.
circle is basically the combo ender button. So.
Alright.
I'm just trying to go with like the most obscure, forgettable characters in this series, using them. Not that mocap's forgettable, or this guy for that matter, but oh
Do
yeah.
Motaro. You talked a lot about Motaro, but I've never seen Motaro.
Well, this is not an accurate representation of what he actually what he is in this series.
That's fine.
Kira, right? I forgot about this lady. That's Nataro's alt outfit.
I'm gonna give her a regular outfit so we don't get sued by Gene Simmons.
Well, you already said his name, so we're probably fucked already. What other? The Evil Tower.
Oh, that's where Evil hangs out. That's where Bullet Club lives now.
Two-legged Motaro is such a disappointment. Yeah, it's like Motaro is great, but he's not a great idea for a fighting game series because he is a four-legged centaur man that had to get his legs chopped off to be able to make it in a 3D game. Wow! Also, he sounds way more human in this one, which is weird. I don't know any of my moves.
His tail looks like a spine.
But it does. Hey, hold on.
To be fair, it is replacing his hind legs.
Ooh, donkey kick. That looks so silly now. On top of that, none of his buttons flow at all. Alright, power charge.
A fair's toss.
Oh yeah, what?
Fairs.
A fair's toss.
He's gonna get a fair's toss from me.
What? So the bosses actually can't do one of the most important strategies in this game, which is what the hell? Well, you can do that, I guess. God, he's so stupid in this game. Where's the
Fair's toss.
So he has to go into the stance to do a fucking charge move? Why is he a cow? Mutaro.
Yeah.
I love this game so much. It's so weird. I just don't have a throw. I also can't do air combos. Why would you ever pick the boss characters in this game? What?
Fist bump.
I needed that.
Ow.
Natara is so forgettable that Melly got to witness me in real time realize she always had an eye patch.
Oh, shit.
I never forgot her because she's such a silly idea.
And they keep trying to bring her back, but just for cameos.
I like her in cameos because she showed up in that Scorpion movie just to yell at Johnny Cage when he tried to talk to her in front of the catering service. Kira. God. Then there's this lady who's like, it's Kano, but a lady.
That's fine. That sounds good to me.
I mean, it is, but they made it kind of boring. Oh, the breaker. Right. I totally forgot how to do those. didn't look that up, bro.
She only has 2 moves, or 3 moves. Or no, she has the Aussie Bulldog. Hell yeah! What Z is that? Is that R1?
R1.
Whoa! I did something there.
Hold block button in whatever direction the enemy is.
Yeah! Damn it.
I forgot that's how she gets though. So I guess you had to do the breakers, you hold down the block while you're getting combo and then just hit forward or something. You blinded her with gay. So I don't know why, but Natara, compared to everybody else, looks really big. I don't know if that's just my eyes playing tricks on me, but...
I think it's the wings.
Yeah. I was thinking like the general build for some reason.
Her thighs are definitely bigger than Kira's.
Yeah.
How about those that silly walk?
Unfortunately, Reptile's crab stance isn't in this game. Which is the biggest disappointment. Whoa. Breaker. Yeah, there's that too. What, you can parry throws? What the fuck? What is this game?
Armageddon!
What is this third strike bullshit?
That sucks!
I like how I have blood on low, so, like, the head just kind of vanishes.
Cartoon pop noise. Oh, what? Okay.
Huh?
I guess I'm back.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm passing it to you.
Okay.
Oh.
It's that guy that makes those funny live action faces.
Yeah. I'm gonna play Smelly Guy.
You play as the other one. Moloch.
These two were in the comic, and Draman at one point, when he sees Scorpion walking into hell, he goes, "Scorpion, get over here! How long's it been, huh?" What is he, a dad?
Hey, pal! Does my R1 not work? Oh, it's L1. It's okay.
That doesn't do anything new. You're immune to flies. Oh, right. Oh my god. Hold on, let me,
Ball of flies!
I keep forgetting this guy's actually extremely good. Maybe not against Moloch, though. Why did the camera do... Why is it doing that?
Fuck off.
But I'm drumming. I can't even throw you. You too big.
You smell?
That's my powers. I kinda love Draman, I don't know why. He's just a weird smelly dude. Ed Boon does not make it subtle that he fucking hates this guy. Yes, I know I'm waking up in 7 hours. Thanks, Flux.
let everything else go, except for Super.
Yeah. Let's see. What the? That was.
The model did some fun stuff there.
David Draymond wins.
I like how we made all these characters and we're just reveling in how silly this roster is.
Well, to be fair, we only have so many character slots.
That's
Mortal
true.
Kombat is a little dumb.
Yeah. Just a little. Right, the goth mom of the series. Which is actually, you know, an accurate description considering she's this lady's mom. And I guess her by extension. But, who else? Oh, yeah! This guy.
Oh, it's my favorite video game engine.
This is the guy with all the weird limb-bending moves.
I always thought it was Mavada that had all those.
Nah, Mavada has the Twizzler rope. Wow, she has, like, almost nothing.
Heel to the gut.
Round one. Oh, okay, fine.
What?
Round what?
He has head snap and corpse taunt.
Corpse taunt.
Let me... I think you can get, like, all of these in the creative character section. Okay, yeah, I have that taunt. I love how they just grabbed the torso of that model and just went... This looks like what people made in Fighter Maker 2.
That looks like an action figure.
Oh my god, that's what he is! Look at this guy! Like, what?
Like the twisty, like... That's definitely like there's an action figure, like where you pull the leg, push the legs together and the body spins around.
What is corpse taunt? Oh my god! Didn't Baki the Grappler character do that to a guy?
I think you can say that about any move in this series.
Yeah, but I remember Biscuit Oliva just holding down a dude. Ah. Why did my punch stab you in the eye? Yeah, this dude fucking rolls. I love it. He's just like... And now that you made the action figure comparison, I love him even more. Ah. And yes, he does this. What? Oh yeah, well.
Go!
Why does he
That's disappointing. It's like, ow!
Ah! Like I just teleported back. Ah. I'm Havoc, that doesn't even matter. What you doing that one? Yeah, Havoc is like top 3 when it comes to the PS2 characters to me. Just because it's, again, the series is going all in on how silly it is. Also, I like his look.
Sector.
Fuck it, ketchup and mustard time.
Cyrax.
At P&D.
Why did you say it like that? Cyrax.
So from what I learned from P&D Ketchup, the secret to playing Sector is use the weapons, don't use Kenpo.
No.
But he's dual wielding lightsabers. Whoa, whoa.
We'll make a blue robot.
There was one.
We'll make a green robot.
Cyber Riptile.
There was actually technically 2 of them.
Wait, is he Cyber Ermac?
He's kind of just... I don't know.
I like his DJ stance.
Oh, yeah. Sector is just like a dude... Oh, yeah, you're about to... I always, I don't know, I never really dug the cyborgs that much in the series, to be honest. I don't know why. They're kind of a neat idea, but... That lasts so long.
I'm just smacking them. They're not really cutting or anything. Just kind of hitting them with them.
And drag bottle.
There's so much of that in this game. I love it. Oh. Block this overhead. Whoop. You stop that.
Okay.
Alright, so who was actually who? I couldn't tell.
I was Sector.
Okay, so alright, I'll let you have your Baracho fun.
I don't want this.
The thing about
Fuck
Baracho
is Kai?
Kai is a dude from Mortal Kombat 4.
Well, we're about to find out, Sasha.
Here's the thing about Kai. Mortal Kombat 4, one of the worst characters tier-wise. In this game, the worst character tier-wise. Actually, that might be Frost. I don't know. But... Also, I think I might have changed his boots at some point. Ignore that. I actually tried turning him into cartoons plural because he kind of looked like him. Oh! I like how people stab people in the face with their fingers.
That's a weird sentence.
Yeah. Legit's hard, isn't it? Kai was defined by being tall, and that's it. He's not even that tall compared to everybody else.
I like the block, like the parry strings.
Yeah. It's also really weird because one of my coworkers is named Kai.
I remember that guy.
Parry that.
He's the guy with the Gurmlagon bag.
Oh, really?
Out of the people that work in that department, he was one of the ones that I had.
Oh.
I thought you were to say, out of the people that work in the department, he sure was one of them.
That's true.
It's actually kind of short in Mortal Kombat Armageddon, so I don't know what that's about.
Ow.
Hell is an endless series of falling transitions.
That was an endless series of circular platforms.
Yeah, it's Dante's Inferno. Dante's stage transition Inferno.
Yeah, Virgil just tosses him from level to level.
And he's like, "Whoa!" I'm having such a great time watching YouTube play this. It's so funny.
A comedy of errors.
I like how that worked for no reason.
My knees. Stop ripping my heart out.
I like
Your ass.
I like how his reaction getting his head ripped off was. Oh god, this game. No, I'm gonna do mind game play here.
Oh, no, that one's worse.
Yeah, that's like naked Melina. You know, one of them.
The benefits to Mortal Kombat X is that they finally gave Melina a fucking clothes.
Yeah. The weird under boob cape is like a little weird.
Is Melly Sasha?
Yeah.
Excellent. You should mod the excellent, replace it with Li Xiaolan.
Oh god.
Excellent.
Excellent!
Honestly, if I could change the sounds of this game, I'd have so much fun with it.
Oh, you can't?
I don't know how to.
Ugh.
Sector's like, what? I didn't want to do anything! Okay.
Sector's like, oh god, we got movie sign.
I like how it's still the Baraicho voice when you do that, by the way.
Sash, why did you make yourself throw up?
Because I like playing Baraicho back in the day.
Baraicho was considered the second best character in Deadly Alliance, actually, so... Pro tip, uppercut for a fatality here. Underboob cape will be the next top Instagram trend. Alright, this has the funniest stage transition. Well, one of them anyway. If I can get them to happen.
Same stage.
Yeah. I gotta say, the puke into the dashing shoulder is really powerful.
Sasha's top tier.
She might actually be. We don't know.
Sasha's top tier puke tech.
Knife.
Let's see. Oh, it doesn't... Okay, I guess it didn't work.
Maybe it's because the deadly traps are off.
Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, I guess that would technically count as one, wouldn't it? Alright, this guy, Jarek.
Jarek.
So his whole thing was he was a Kano reskin in Mortal Kombat 4, and they try and reinvent him into whatever the hell this is.
Jarek.
Hey there. Also, Jarek's voice is insanely funny. He is very loud and silly sounding. Okay.
Dragon.
Also, he also now has weird rope things. Also, his weapon is called the Kick-Axe.
Wow, my titty.
Quan Chi going, oh no, my titty.
Whoa!
Was that a move? Yeah, that was. That's weird. He has a command grab for some reason. Puking during a fight and slipping on it in order to intentionally flying headbutt the opponent is some parrying of fighting manga shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened in Otaka Jaku once. Ah. It's not even like special rope, it's like rope you can buy at Home Depot. Like, Jared just went on a shopping spree before this. He's like, I got my new gimmick now. This is actually weirdly fitting because the actor for Quan Chi said he was working at a Home Depot by the time Mortal Kombat 3 came out. Which is still really weird to think about. Yeah. He ain't kicking much axe right now. Jared, could you like fall quieter? Oh, right. Ah. That's not working.
Just realized.
He sounds like Oblivion Guard.
Does he do Lule in this game?
No. That wasn't until 9. Yeah.
Lule was 9?
Yeah. Kanabachi!
Ugh.
God, look at... Like, I love looking at Jarek in this game because he's just... he looks like such a nobody. Like... I like how you saw her alternate costume and you're like, wait, no.
Wait, fuck, back.
Th-
Fuck, go back.
So this is the best character in the game. By far.
I can see that.
I mean, yeah, she is a goth lady, but also another reason why she is top tier is that she has not one knife, but several.
Several.
And with that comes this. Oh wait.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Also, there's a way to, like, combo... Like, there's a weird thing if you hit him from the knife, she can throw from across the screen. In fact, I wonder if I can do it. Oh, wait, I forgot where my throw button was. Ah!
I'm gonna throw you back up the stairs.
Oh, that's the throw button there.
Yeah, it's L1 on this controller and R1 on this one.
Because I had that map to where the Z button would be on a GameCube controller.
By the way, I like how you still have knives stuck in your chest. What? Yeah! I did it!
Nice.
Nice skirt, by the way, Serena. It's very, like... it's very, like, hot topic of you.
It's mean!
But you didn't finish it.
I feel bad now. I had an immense sense of guilt doing that knife glitch thing. I had to see if I could do it, though. Yeah, we haven't had, like, a self-insert fight yet.
Oh yeah, we have them.
Excellent. Also, I still... The best Shang Tsung is still the weird old one from the first game. That's, like, that icon right there. It's
Yeah.
like... Then he just became this? Loading.
That's true. That's what he became.
Like, it's just, I don't know, the Mystique's just not there anymore. He just looks like a Lord of the Rings character. Anyway, I picked the boat stage with all the flinging bodies and stuff, because
Oh boy.
it's really funny to, like, combo into those.
Or make it.
I'm the purple puzzle piece.
Puzzle. Jigsaw.
Also, I just called your style Rider style. 'cause
That's
I was
fine.
like, yeah. I love that move. Ah! Ah! Ah, that's really easy to avoid, apparently. What? I like how that just didn't hit.
Stabby! I'm bringing Stabbity!
Ah!
I think for the last little bit, you should turn the deadly traps back on, just to be able to show them off.
Yeah. Right.
Get out of here!
Apparently, whoever owns this boat really hates bald, shirtless men. Ah. The funniest thing is when they're just in the shot for no reason.
Get out of here!
Oh no, my binary! All my binary fell out.
Your binary has been nonned.
Ah.
Fuck you, nons your binary.
I need that. Oh wait, no, I guess I actually don't.
Get out of here! Here you go, Smash.
You're in my shot. Oh, I will do another mind game. Now I will play you.
Nice. You'll play me better than I'll play. No, you're playing Spinch.
Yeah, I forgot that there's another one. Was that a different?
Where's Emmy Real?
Oh, I think Sasha's logged into it.
Oh no, wait. You can. That's fine. You can play a Spinch.
Yeah. Also, Shiva, back when her Shokan attire was slingshot bikini. I don't know. This series was weird for quite some time, and it still kind of is, but in a way less horny way.
One day this character will have a real name. Oh shit!
I thought you meant Shiva.
yeah, that's what I mean.
I actually think it works though. The pun is like done well enough. I feel. I do like her hair in this one, though. Ah. I don't know how to say this, but Shiva's ass seems disproportionate to the rest of her body. It looks like somebody just upped the sliders, but didn't up the sliders on anything else. Right, I forgot his sword is named Chris. What was that get-up animation, Shiva? You looked like a dog looking for a tennis ball. I kind of care about this.
Her voice is weirdly pitch shifted.
Yeah, it always kind of was, but it sounds really weird here. Because it doesn't sound pitch shifted enough. You know, like. Yeah. Spinch is pretty fun. Ah. Oh, it didn't let her do the thing where it zooms and she's like, "Whoa!"
Speak.
I'm gonna play as the exclusive character.
I'm gonna play as Sector. No. I'm gonna play as Kenshi.
I like that Kenshi was like the one guy that kind of like got the most redemption from this era. Because his design isn't too overdone. You know, like, there's a unique gimmick to him.
Caged Rage! Yo.
I'm Alina now. Oh, Jesus!
DDT. You got some transparency going on. Oh
Yeah.
wait, that's because you're chameleon.
Yeah, I'm chameleon after HRT.
What is with that block?
With that?
No, the one block where I'm like falling on the ground.
That's actually supposed to be like a weird, like, quick dunk.
Yeah. Actually, that's kind of work too. Can't believe this.
Instead of a low guard, everybody just corpses.
Slithery grab.
Slithery grab.
Oh, that's the Spinch's move. That move looks so silly. What's that actually called?
Face flat.
Face flat. Oh, I have that move.
That's what that is. Okay.
Yeah. It's a long range, like, Rekka, which is really weird. Oh, whoa, what's going I like how when I stand under the light, I've just become white.
Ow.
Oh yeah? Slithery! Oh, go.
No slithery grab for you.
Chameleon also kind of looks weirdly big. I don't know what it is. Like, some of these models just look like they're larger compared to some of the other ones. Like, not in a way that's like, oh, they're just taller. Like, they look like they're from different games. Because in some cases, that's the case. Yeah. I think I just become red sometimes, too. Oh, you can kind of combo off of that. Ah. Okay. Oh, wait. Because when you're trying... Oh. Because when you're trying to be a mysterious, covert, specter, wearing belt garters is the way to go.
And big hair.
Like I talked about it.
Mm.
Oh boy, let's go nuts.
Alright. We're not playing Motor Combat. We're just not.
Conquest. Wii training video.
We forgot to check the Wii training video.
Oh no! I'm trapped by Sasha. Okay.
I'm trapping her now. I was about to do like the Three Stooges thing. I actually made Curly in this game when I first had it. I think I still have the memory card with it somewhere back in Philly. Actually.
Make Jimmy humiliated. Give him all the rope grab moves.
Sadly, you can't give your character that.
Damn it.
Yeah, I will pick him because I find this guy's existence really funny.
Movado, Mavadoo.
Has the chat updated? I feel like it kind of disconnected and we just haven't noticed. Hold on. Let me check. Sorry if we've been ignoring you. Some stuff happened. Hold on. Oh god. Well, not too much, so... I have to ask where you ladies stand on Taven. My response, even knowing who he is who?
He's a mediocre Ring of Honor wrestler.
And he's a very mediocre protagonist. Oh yeah? Ah!
Get out of here, long man.
Ah! 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 Get away from me, big vampire woman. Something I never said.
You gotta consider how tall she is too, because like she's crouching in her animation.
Oh yeah.
Long face.
Long face. Ah. I'm trying to see what his throw is. Of course.
My wrist's getting a little sore. Are you okay if we stop at 11:30?
Sure. If it'll help, you can watch us.
I guess so.
Ah! Oh no! I need that for rope. I technically don't need that for rope. Movado doesn't have any brains.
Yeah, I guess I'll go one or two more.
Yeah. If you want, of course.
Yeah. Nope, damn it. I keep doing it.
That's fine. Honestly, we should probably, I forget what button it is on each controller, but there is a way to pick stages. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Battle Arena has a ton of oh god, falling cliffs. This is basically the Mortal Kombat equivalent of that train stage from Goiken Moyo.
Oh boy.
Let's do it. Rain. Are you picking rain?
Purple rain.
Yeah. Rain.
Toy.
Man, Tanya's cool.
What?
I feel like her PS2 design, despite looking a little lighter than she should be, I feel like it kind of works.
Wow!
Oh!
Oh, by the way, the stage doesn't come back.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Uh-oh. Oh wow, neither of you fell off somehow.
Why did both X and B do the same, like, end combo ender?
I don't know. Alright, let's do Falling Cliffs again. Now I'm gonna be Rope Break.
Yay!
I like how you're like Rope Break's biggest fan. Right, that's charming.
It's just something about him I think is really funny.
You're right. Can't even stay stable enough for the loading screen. Part of it just fell off. Wait, where's the Fortune's arm? Where did that go? He's supposed to have an arm there. Uh-oh.
Sasha threw up because of the intense vertigo she's feeling right now.
Ah. Oh god, no! Oh god, that might have... Ah! No, that way... Ah! This is scary. No, don't do that. What are you doing?
It's a lot of blood.
Yeah. Max blood is a little ridiculous. To ring them out, you have to do like a launcher move, so... Or just be unlucky enough to stand on that edge like that! Oh man, all that popcorn fell out of him.
He's trying. He didn't give up without a fight.
There's one trap that if you throw Kai on it, when he dies, he makes a really weird sound. Like he just gives up and goes, "Ah!" I feel like before we end it, we have to see Jax's like fall off the Sky Temple because it's the, God damn it! He gives up really quick. Alright, you go for one more? Or?
Yeah, one more sounds good. That stage is fun.
Yeah. I forgot how actually kind of scary that is in a player match. Like, you wanna know the funniest plot twist in this game?
What?
That Shinnok is fake.
Oh.
He sent a fake Shinnok to fight for him because he was too lazy.
Fair.
He's like, I don't feel like it today. So the death trap for this one's a little complicated. You kind of have to throw them down the stairs and then into the portal. When he starts getting up, look him up, because I actually don't know what they are.
Nope.
It's really like
I've only got a couple.
Summon Fiend.
Tricky portal.
Whoa. There's so much recovery on that. Like, it's... We're going harder!
I'll take some of your health.
That's so mean. That's so. You're a jerk. You're a jerk, Shang Tsung.
That's what everybody says in Aftermath.
Many people are saying this. You took my health as I was moving through a portal.
I need those! My arm's fine, I guess. It's time for me to be really mean because I have a hankering for some meat. It's a funny one.
The one with the roller.
Oh yeah, which one was that? Was that the armory? Yes. I think... Oh, god damn it. You picked, like, the counter pick to me, because now I can't throw you. I can still throw you in that, though. Give me 1 second, since you're Blaze now. I think maybe, this will still work. Everybody said I think so. Oh, it didn't?
Hang on. 1 sec.
Why is it not loading now? Are you sure? Alright, we gotta check the chat periodically. Okay. Sorry we're checking chat, like, very delayed. It's acting weird.
So wait, can we not just have Mortal Kombat open in a window size where we can see the chat?
You know what?
I was surprised we were, like, full screening it. Or full windowing it.
Thing is, if we do that, then it's gonna do this on, yeah.
Oh.
But, oh god, does it even look right now? Hold on. Oh god, it got a little decentered, but... Okay, so, let me see. Any characters in the game that throw around funny orbs.
A lot of them.
Yeah, basically. Okay, now it's loaded.
Funny orbs are one of the most common projectiles I've seen.
Funny orb.
Alright, okay. You have to at least see this move.
What are you throwing? Is that your head?
Yes.
His head!
I like how it's just like, oh, by the way, he has human blood now. Normally he's spilling like hot sauce everywhere.
He's got some ketchup in there.
I'm constantly just emitting ketchup.
This man is like made of buffalo sauce. I don't like it.
Oh, I shouldn't have announced I was gonna pick meat again. Because that just counterpicked it. Because I'm now a wrestler that cannot throw you. I can still do that though. Oh. Ah! I can still pull out my eye, though, to heal myself? Watati! I do love his fall down noises, too. I forget how you even pick that weapon up, but doesn't matter. Ugh.
Look at all this hot sauce. Look at all this salsa.
This is how they make the secret sauce. Why does that?
You're like bowling him in the nuts.
It's not hitting you at all. What? What? Oh no. Oh, that's just mean. Woo, woo, woo!
Nah, he's used to that.
Fucking stuck out a high.
Yeah, it wasn't like moving at all. It was just static. It was really weird.
My wrist is killing me.
Oh.
I'm tapping out for now. So I don't know if we want to end it in a second or.
I'm willing to go a couple more.
What do you think, Sash?
I can do maybe one more fight and then
Yeah, we'll look at the rest of the.
Melly can show off the sillier stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, play the Kart Racer.
Not that silly.
Yeah. That's just miserable. The Botan Jungle. I think the Outworld Spire is my favorite stage because it's just an endless series of stairs that you tumble down.
I feel like this stage needs like thank you. Needs so whatever the
Oh wait, you're playing.
it needs like goofy music whenever you go down the stairs.
Yeah.
Benny Hill, that's what I
Yeah.
was
What did you even parry? I wasn't doing anything.
thinking of.
Oh yeah. Oh no! No!
Those aren't stairs. Ow!
No, there's still rounds.
Oh. Ow!
So just get right back up. Yeah, she's fun. Sorry I did that, hon. I'm glad you healed up really fast, though. I love that you just called this weapon what, by the way. Ow! Ah. Ah. Oh my god. All that Kool-Aid.
Finish her.
Oh, I was gonna hit a button, but then like.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Alright, that's it for my wrist.
Alright.
Alright, Melly. Take us on a wild journey through Mortal Kombat. Armageddon.
Before we Armageddon out of here for the night.
I'm not getting chopped in the head, thankfully.
I can't reach.
You're not high tier enough.
I only play low tier characters.
Yeah, like Reiko.
Noelle Vermillion. That was so funny. I was like, alright, time to play Noelle. I like playing Noelle. She's a fun character. I look at I just, out of curiosity, check the tier list. Dead last.
God, Reiko. So Reiko's really funny in that he was just like a Noob Saibot reskin originally.
Uh-huh.
And then, to throw everybody off, there's an ending where he puts on Shao Kahn's helmet. So now there's like there was a whole thing where it's like, is Reiko actually just Shao Kahn? And I think, like, Deception, there was a quest mode where you can run into him, and he's like, yeah, so I like to sneak into Shao Kahn's place sometimes and wear his helmet. And I think they implied he had a massive crush on him. And of course in the reboot they totally got rid of that. I'm like, I like how that whiffs.
Because that just makes him seem like a weird pervert.
In the comics, there's to, like, I guess to manipulate Melina somehow? I kind of forget the specifics.
What, Cinder's asking what happened to Reiko's hair, he bald now.
Now he's got the Warhorse thing going on. He is just Warhorse. So in the comic, for whatever reason, I picked the wrong stage, by the way. In the comics, there's one point where he's, like, on occasion sleeping with Melina, and he's bitching about it. He's like, how much longer must I share Melina's bed? I'm like, you are such a whiner.
Oh, I wish Shao Kahn were here.
That's probably what he was thinking. Some people are not into Melina, and that's okay.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
I mean,
I
the
don't
teeth.
get it.
I'm kind of about the teeth, but you know.
Yeah.
I respect people who. Oh.
Okay, not that, but. Okay, listen to this.
This is what?
This is not happening to me. We. I think doing it on Taven is Oh. Oh.
This is not happening.
Suhao. Suhao is in this game. I want to point out the bio cards, which we might have to watch later.
Oh boy.
There's one part where they get to Suhao, and they're like, basically the idea of Armageddon meant that we had to bring him back, much to my dismay. Honestly, the only problem I really have with Suhao is the weird, stereotypical parts of him. Because he is kind of just a Mongolian stereotype.
Uh-huh.
But also, he's a Mongolian cyborg sumo, which I think is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think just a couple of redesign tweaks and he could be fine. Alright, I think he's the one that says it. Oh, sorry.
Sumo is really popular in Mongolia.
Yeah.
It's like the only other country besides Japan where sumo is like a thing. This is gonna suck!
That's like their idea of falling to your death means you just explode. It's just... Alright, let me see if I can do it to Kai. There is such a blandness to Kai that I find really funny. Which again, like, they had a solid concept. It's like, you know, a black Shaolin monk that can do handstand stances and stuff like that. Which is funny, because he doesn't even have the ladder here. So now he is literally just some dude. Yeah, his boots are supposed to be red, I don't know why. Okay, so the lamp fatality, the sound he makes at the end is really good. The Wasteland has a fucking Looney Tunes ass stage fatality.
Does this game have, like, a dumb behind-the-scenes voice acting video?
I think that might have been Deadly Alliance.
Why were the good things in Deadly Alliance?
Yeah, like Sue Hell. Okay, so I gotta... There's a couple here that it's like you have to do it. What are you doing? It's not like I really can do. Okay, so we gotta get him to the catapults here.
Boy.
Also, I chose him because I imagine it looks really funny. Oh, it cuts off before they just go.
The splat itself is really cartoony anyway.
Yeah. God, what else is there?
You mentioned the portal one.
Oh, yeah, that one's kind of just whatever, but... we'll do it anyway. Nobody attacks me because I'm too powerful.
That's true, you're too high tier.
Yes. I'm gonna do the Kintaro because I never liked Kintaro. He's just a weird, dumb tiger man.
He's not tiger enough. Like, he's kind of uncanny because he's not tiger enough. He's too man. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, in recent updates, they gave him like a little kitty face. I can't find this guy like scary if you give him a little cat button nose.
Like, he should look like an actual, like, you know, like, Bengal tiger or whatever.
Yeah. Also, I realized she literally is not wearing any pants. Anyway. Yeah, they just explode.
That's not... Alright.
That's what happens when you get thrown into portals.
This is how portals work.
Darius. It's just some dude named Darius.
I knew a guy named Lucius in college.
What
I feel like that was a Craft Punk skit that I'm thinking of whenever I say that line.
Oh, it might be. Wait, Bell Tower has a death trap? Huh. Ballerina has like 4 of them, so...
Going to Toshin then.
It's just... So, I looked up Darius' storyline, and it's actually kind of funny, because he's supposed to be, like, the revolutionary of the realm he's in. Basically, this whole thing is, like... Okay, so this guy, actually kind of like his design. He's basically the cop of Order Realm.
Great.
Meaning I am going to throw him in there. I did always dig his look, though. There's like a Dynasty Warriors-esque vibe to it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, his moveset is completely uninspired.
He's got
but...
the Yoshimitsu flag.
Yeah. So the whole thing is like, Darius is like, okay, I'm basically going to start a revolution. And there's like, I guess, a famous executioner, who's also in this game. And he's like, how do I get in action? I know. I'll have his family killed.
Alright.
And I'm like...
That seems antithetical to your goals.
Yeah, it's like, I want a revolution for the people. I guess I better kill this guy's family. It's like, think that through a little bit.
Go into the salsa.
Oh, wait. Why isn't it working? Darius.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's just kind of gross.
That doesn't really have any funny noises. Into the slime pits with you.
But I apparently tried to turn in a beef stew at one point. It didn't really work out.
It's poop. Why does the poop have a green glow?
Shao Kahn's diet's not very good. It's just
I like the little one.
I like how it's the same thing as the lava one, but now there's a skeleton. This looks like a Tony Hawk like custom map.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
Including a punji pick.
Yeah. They really love this type of death in this game. Because that's like most of it. Why is that dude so huge? Did you notice that corpse is like way bigger than it should be? So let me go back to that.
Yeah.
So
Is it Hotaru you're talking about?
no, the corpse on the other spike is like way huger than Hotaru, so he just looks like a giant. Yeah, the guy on the upper. It's like, how big is that dude? There's a lot of huge people in this game.
The fan.
The fan. You can only do that when you win a round, unfortunately. All right. You know what? I'll show it once. I'll show it once, but that's it.
Yay. Oh, Christ.
According to P&D Ketchup, Molina's top tier in this mode.
Alright.
As she deserves.
Yeah. What a weird series, man.
It's so weird. This franchise takes itself both way too seriously and way, like, not seriously.
I think it should just go full in on jokes. How do I... Alright, you know what? Oh, I have to go this way, okay. How do I do special boost? That's not how you do special boost. Oh, there we go. Yep, it's pretty much what you expect.
This is incredible.
Hey!
Don't use fatalities that make you look bad.
What is that from?
Was that Forza or was that...
That was Gran Turismo.
It's Gran Turismo. There's like a tutorial video where it's this British dude going like, you should never use driving that makes you look bad. Always stay on the track. Going off the track makes you look bad.
Crashing into the sides makes you look bad. I'm Melina, I can't look bad. Ow! Well, I mean...
Playing as meat makes you look bad.
That's true. If you mean meat, you're kind of fucked up. Not because of his design, because of how fucked up his playstyle is. Again, he is a grappler with teleports. Instant teleports. So he could just, like, show up in front of you and start throwing you. Also, the throws, you cannot counter his. So... Also, I saw P&D Ketchup play online Motor Kombat, and they're all Baraicho, and most of the racetrack was just filled with puke. At one point, he just sounds so distraught, and he's like, I can't stop driving into the sick. There's so much puke.
Ah.
Hey! Well, you know what? I have boost, so, suck it. Oh.
Oh, I love Mario Kart. This is a shitty Mario Kart ripoff.
I don't think it is a ripoff, it's just what it is. Like, ow. I don't think there's anything that differentiates this from actual Mario Kart, aside from it just not being as refined.
No!
Ah. I fucked it.
I respect the work that went into making a stupid Mario Kart in this game.
Yeah. I will say, not only...
Fucking teeth car!
Teeth car. That's enough of that.
That's enough of Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
We gotta Armageddon out of here.
You
Yeah.
already made that joke.
Too bad.
So,
The creeps.
So the plans we have tomorrow, hold on, there might be some funny crifts stuff.
Crip.
You wanna know what Darius' alternate costume is, by the way? He's just Jim Kelly now.
Alright.
A salute to a 70s kung fu movie star. We don't know what. Actually, that might be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm not actually... It's kind of a mix between both of them, actually. Because he kind of has Kareem's head, but he has Jim Kelly's pants.
Uh-huh.
So... Okay, sorry. So I'm looking through the sketches here. Yeah, tomorrow... Wait, what? Conquest Keeper sketch. Is this gonna be Collector? Oh, it's just like a bunch of dudes.
Actually, wait, can I see something?
Yeah.
So
No!
tomorrow I hope we're gonna get back to Berseria.
Yeah. It's gonna be good.
But
Oh.
this is the video I was thinking of.
Okay, yeah, this is a bunch of people screaming, but you get to see them do it. Deadly Alliance had a really good behind the scenes, but this is also pretty good.
Fatality. Limerick. Imagine you having your arms or legs or any of your favorite appendages ripped from your body.
Your favorite ones.
Stab your surprise pain. Extreme, horrible pain.
Oh, that's just Ed Boon.
Don't try this.
That's mocap.
Alright, launched by the catapult.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I love how Ed Boon does not have a screaming face.
Guttural coughs and retching. This is the one I like to call the big ass fan. Slipping on Barranger's piece.
I wish I knew who half of those people were. I know like the big faces of the crew, but
Alright, so I think that's about it for us.
yeah. Well, we gotta see the handshake scene though.
Okay.
What are they gonna do? Huh? Just guys being dudes. Wait a minute.
What?
Yep.
There he is.
Thanks, Carlos.
Uh,
No, his name. That's not a real Mortal Kombat actor. His name starts with a C.
Oh yeah.
It'd be Carlos with a K.
Is that like an actual spelling of that name that people use?
I doubt it.
Hmm.
Should be.
Anyway,
Alright, so
now that we
let's
are...
check the chat. Make sure it didn't break again.
Yeah. While we listen to the brewery. God damn it! I think it happened again.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
All right.
Holy Twitch nonsense, whatever.
Okay. Shao Kahn drinks a lot of the dew. We killed Kurgan. Don't ask any questions. Suhao, not really a Mongolian stereotype. It's that a stereotype doesn't actually address any of the cool things to the point that it seems like the sumo part might actually be an accident. That's a good way of putting it.
Alright. So, tomorrow, we will be back with Tales of Berseria, Part 2.
Provided nothing happens this time.
We're hanging up the good luck charms all over the room as we speak.
Like this Ultraman.
You know, I might have a rabbit foot on hand, do you?
An enemy foot.
In the meantime, we're gonna send you over to Punchy, who is playing. What's he playing tonight?
The Ahmed Johnson simulator.
That's D2.
Oh.
Is that the Ahmed Johnson simulator?
No, but it's a game.
It's the Kenji Eno had a breakdown during development simulator, which is why the plot is like that.
Judging by what you've told me, that sounds like every game he's ever made.
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm not trying to make fun of him by saying that. He just literally said that happened. So.
Anyways, everyone, have a good night. Stay healthy. Stay safe.
Stay sexy.
Take care.
Stay out of
Have a
trouble.
good night.
Good night.